So, I don't know if you could tell my voice a little bit deeper. I don't know what I have. I don't know if I have a throat infection or I don't know what the hell I have, but I don't have congestion. I'm sick again. I want to talk about this Leaving Neverland documentary. If you know me, if you don't know, now you know. I've been a Michael Jackson fan since I was like 6 years old, and then it got really serious when I was like in middle school. I was obsessed with his music. I would buy all the CDs, posters, calendars, blah blah blah. I had them on my walls at my parents' house. 2005, there was like so many speculations about child molestation and stuff like that. I was young. I was like, 17, 18, didn't care much. I was like, no, of course he didn't do that, I would record everything, like all his interviews and stuff, obsessed. Just, I have that personality of being obsessed with things that I really like. So there's part 1 and part 2. I decided to watch this because, I'm older. I have a kid. So it's a different perspective once you have your own child. Because I'm a very overprotective. Just like my mom, I would never want my son being in a situation like that. Leaving your kid with a stranger, no, it wouldn't go that way with me. So there's part 1, part 2. Part 1, it basically just talks about like the first guy that got molested. And it basically tells you, it's about Wade and this other guy, I forgot his name. Wade, I just know him from like working with Britney Spears and NSYNC. He was a choreographer for NSYNC and Britney Spears. And he did like his own dance shows at MTV. I used to watch all that stuff in high school. The other guy, I don't know what he did. He danced, but I don't know what else he did. Okay, so they basically talk about how they were Michael Jackson's favorite at the time. And then basically Wade Robson is from Australia. I didn't even know that. And then Michael Jackson actually convinced Wade's mom to move to the US, to LA and all that stuff. So basically Wade's mom was married and everything, and so she ended up leaving her husband. Her oldest son stayed with his dad. So she came to the US with Wade and his sister, Wade's sister. And once they came to the US, they expected like luxurious, hotels and stuff, like from what they were already used to. And apparently it didn't happen from what they said. Once they went to the US and Wade Robson was like 14, he said that he felt replaced by Macaulay Culkin. He felt betrayed. It was hurtful, whatever. Which is understandable as a kid, because when you're just, Michael Jackson's your idol, and you feel replaced and it's not the same, So apparently Michael Jackson had a different boy like every 12 months. From what they say. Part 2 gets more graphic about MJ molesting the kids, blah, blah. It kind of just sounded like the same story as like Jordan Chandler and stuff. Jordan Chandler is the one that they settled with him for like $25 million. And he basically disappeared. Nobody knows where he lives or anything like that. And then they show Gavin. Gavin came out in the Neverland interview like in 2005 where like they show Michael Jackson like buying like these statues and blah, blah, blah. And they show him like holding the kid's hand like on the sofa. That's Gavin. He basically said that, he was jerked off. He told him he didn't want to, but Michael Jackson kept doing it. And it was basically kind of the same story with Wade Robson and the other guy. So basically, Michael Jackson had sex with these kids and in different rooms at the Neverland Ranch. At this point, I don't know what to believe because I see it as the Bill Cosby case. Like, if 2-3 people, like if this documentary came out now, I expect more adult men to come out and talk about it as well. Just like the Bill Cosby, like 1 came out, 2 came out, and then like 25 to 30 people came out. So that's what I expect from this situation. Apparently, Wade and the other guy tried to get Gavin, and they tried to find Jordan to get into this documentary, and they didn't reply. And then Jordan doesn't want to be found. Gavin didn't reply. He's like married with a woman. I saw the documentary. I still didn't know what to think. This was just yesterday. What I think is it's a possibility that it happened. And then I went on Twitter, and there was this thread, because I started like tweeting what my thoughts, and then somebody replied to it, and then I saw his tweets, and then he was like retweeting somebody else's tweets. And so Michael Jackson's niece, basically Michael Jackson's niece has a Twitter, and she started saying that Michael Jackson hooked her up with Wade Robson. So they dated for 7 years, and she explains how he didn't mention that part because it would mess up with his timeline in his documentary. But in the documentary, Wade Robson says that Michael Jackson asked Wade, you know, if how's his dating life and like with girls. He wanted to know his dating life with women, which is weird if apparently Michael Jackson likes boys. Like, why would he care about him dating other women? So Brandy Jackson, which is Michael Jackson's niece, dated Wade Robson for 7 years. And then she said that basically Wade Robson is a big liar, and how he would fake, he would lie about doing projects with Michael Jackson just to have his name and be known like that and have a career. But if you don't know about the drama with Justin Timberlake back then, Wade Robson had sex with Britney Spears, and that's why Justin Timberlake made that video "Cry Me a River." And then when he's like flying, you can tell that he kicks like a picture frame, and then upside down you see the picture, and it's Britney Spears and Wade Robson. I knew that a long time ago, but it was a rumor. Somebody else came out saying, I don't know who it was, but I saw the thread on Twitter. They're like, okay, so nobody wants to work with you because you're a liar. You slept with Justin Timberlake's girlfriend, which is Britney. So you got kicked out of choreography with him. Then you slept with Prince's wife. I forgot her name. It starts with an M. And then he wanted to do the Cirque du Soleil project, the Michael Jackson one, which I've been to one. It's amazing. Then he wanted to do the choreography for it, and I don't know what happened. They kicked him out of the project, and that was in 2012. And then after that, I guess he got pissed off, and then he started suing the real estate, the Michael Jackson estate, with molestation allegations, whatever. That's what Michael Jackson's nephew said, Taj Jackson. So it seems like he just wants the money. He's just looking for money because he's broke. And apparently his wife says that if he doesn't make money, he's going to be left. You know, that could be another rumor. With the whole case of Michael Jackson being acquitted of all charges, they did find porn. There's so many rumors of what they found. They say they found just regular adult porn. And then they said they found like pictures of like nude children, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, man. I still don't know what to believe. Especially because the documentary is one-sided. Michael Jackson's dead. We don't really know what happened. And he went on trial. They didn't find anything. So that is what it is. And then not only that, but they said nothing ever happened back when, you know, they went on trial. So why would you lie about it back then and have a different story now? I'm still a Michael Jackson fan. He's still a genius. And if it comes to light that he really did molest these kids and stuff like that, well, you know, some people just have issues. You will never know, you know, why he decided to touch little kids. And that's that. If you saw it, tell me what you think. This is Mama Life. I'm trying to make better videos, but I can't with the kids. Tell me what you think about the documentary. It's on HBO. You can save it on the DVR and then watch it later, because there's like random times to watch it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and on to the next video. Bye, guys.